New Balance presents Next at Hands. Daniel Dares digs deep and flies high. Looking to come to first in 3-feet BMX park is Dave Mirra. And a battle royale goes down in the street as some of the biggest names in skate grind it out for the gold. X Games 15. Live coverage begins tomorrow on ABC at 3 Eastern and again at 7:30 on ESPN.
Yes, Daniel Dares trying to go for the three-peat. So is Kyle Loza here tonight, but you see Travis Pastrana. He is back after a couple years off since doing the double backflip. It is going nuts here inside the Staples Center. This is what announcer dorks look like, or at least Tess and Cameron. This is Brian Deegan, a 10-time X Games medalist. And hey, we've got competition going on. It's going to be unbelievably awesome. Scott Murray has been to the last couple X Games with a double backflip. He has not been able to put it to the dirt and claim any hardware. Brian, is tonight any different for Murray as he gets ready to go?
I think this is it. Double backflip. He's talking about a combo. We'll see what goes down.
A bit off access.
Went wrong coming off the lip right there. Looked almost like a underflip taken off.
Yeah, the problem he had last year, he was all sideways when he was taking off. The amazing thing is Scott Murray does double backflips. He crashes them, and he just gets right back up. And he's angry.
He's a tough guy, and that's what the sport needs.
Running that was that baseball number, if I'm not mistaken. Let's take a look back. He had the rotation, but you can see maybe when he pulled off the ramp, he started a little bit of a twist. Midway through, Brian, it looks like he's crossed up a bit.
That's it. When you're coming around and you're trying to find the landing, you start getting sideways when you flip like that. You're trying to spot the landing, and that sometimes throws you into a sideways flip.
But you can see as soon as he was off the ramp there, he actually pulled on the bars, and he pulled the bars sideways. You said this before, Brian, when you do these flips, although the bike and the rider are heavy, just a slight movement of the head can cause you to go sideways.
Well, I can tell you, he was a little bit off kilter back there before the competition. His wheel was from his bike, and he thought it was a joke, but I think someone was just putting a new tire on it. But he was definitely in a mental frame where he needed to be in that mental perfection. And right now you can see 0 for 3 is just not a cool place to be. He's got one more shot, everybody gets 2 runs. And right now Potter's layup of a trick isn't looking like a bad idea. I mean, he's still in second place. Bilko with an epic 360 downsided Indian air, but all that could be surpassed right now. Paris Rosen, Minnesota, don't know a thing about him, but I know there's a front flip coming. Ladies and gentlemen, check it out.
Almost.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, of course, we've said it time and time again, we see big slams at the X Games and all action sports events. These athletes push themselves sometimes beyond what I think is a sensible limit. First time he's ever trying to put this trick to the dirt. He's only done it at the foam pit. The thing that I always say about this, Brian, maybe you can let us know. The crowd cheering, they see him moving around down there. Going to the foam pit is one thing, but the whole foam pit is 13 feet tall. When you get to this and the landing is dropping away from you and it's a steep drop away landing, it's got to be hard for these guys doing their trick the first time ever to the dirt.
For sure. Going into a foam pit's a little easier because you get the rotation wherever you're at. When you're on a dirt landing that's steep, you have to time it just right. So coming into this, I'm sure he was guessing it a little bit what was going to happen. He almost had it.
And one thing to point out, last year Jim DeChamp trying the same trick, he threw the bike away when I think he was going to come in maybe even better than what we just saw there from Paris. And I think the smart thing is you hold on to the motorcycle.
Well, you know, the margin for error in that front flip between going under rotation, over rotation seems so small, like a 360. And because he'd never tried this with that drop away landing, it's such a slow rotation.
And it looks like Dr. Susan McGowan is helping him to his feet. How tough are these guys? Travis Pastrana. Talk about ice icing you a little bit. You know, you ice the kicker by taking timeouts. The crowd with a big round of applause there. Debbie Pastrana is very antsy. This is Travis's mother and some of Travis's support group nearby. Now we know that Travis is always willing to throw down. And Travis has to watch another rider crash right before he's getting ready to innovate a new trick, Ryan. Where does that put your mindset?
As a rider, that's the hardest thing. You're watching guys hit the mat and you're like, is that gonna be me? So
let's take a look. It looks like he just didn't get the pop right out of the gate. He almost brought it around. Luckily, he landed on that wheel and rode it for a while before he went to the dirt. Front flip, 75 feet, that is a huge commitment.
Well, he was slow when he started that rotation. Ends up bouncing on that back tire and lucky, I think, to slide out down the landing. Actually, a softer landing.
that was awful.
And there he is, smiling. Maybe we'll see him back in the second round. Travis Pastrana being goaded into this possibly by Dave Mira of BMX fame. We just saw him trying to throw similar style tricks. Some people call it the 720. Aaron, what's going on down there?
Travis Pastrana has enormous natural abilities and technical skills, and he's very creative. But this time, he needed a little additional help in order to perform this Mojo 720. He actually hired an Olympic aerial gymnast to help him out, Coach Frank Barr, 50 years old, and they taught him how to use his core muscles more so than using his upper body strength. Before he was using his neck, his biceps, his triceps. He said it's all in the hips. He took him from rotating from 540 degrees to about 700 degrees. He learned the additional 20 degrees all on his own, but his mother, Debbie Pastrana, is biting her nails right now behind us.
I'm biting my nails. Are you kidding me? Thank you, Aaron Bates, with that report. 2 times more X Games medals than the entire rest of the field. The course is he's riding a 125, 36-foot jump at 60 degrees. Let's watch, people. Mom hopping over the barrier. And Travis Pastrana, always willing to lay it out on the line, always innovating all the way back to 1999, the first time we saw the X Games. Big impact for Travis. And it looked like they're all clapping. That would generally mean that Travis has said something funny or positive.
Well, the thumbs up coming from Travis while he's lying on the ground. That's this kid is amazing. I mean, the things he attempts, the things he actually achieves.
And let's remember, he's a former national champion. He's done a lot on the motorcycle, the 125, which he's riding here tonight. It looked to me, I only saw it the one time live, but it looked like he started the rotation so fast and it started to get away from him, Brian.
Yeah, I was talking to him earlier. He said the main thing is I have to slow up the rotation right off the bat, which is crazy because it is a 720.
They're cheering him. Travis is giving us a bit of a push-up. Oh, wow.
Iron Man.
Let us not forget, Brian, that
to run up the hill to salute the crowd.
He's going to claim it.
Oh, man.
This guy earns the respect.
The guy has the worst knees out of any human I've ever seen. Brian Dean from the booth throwing Travis Pastrana the horns. You guys will be going head-to-head in Rally X on Sunday. You guys, I know you were out on the course today on the asphalt portion. Travis with a huge hit, but you never discount Travis from coming back. You don't disc nothing with Travis.
Well, now we think, oh, he's leaving. The medical guy's going to say, please don't get back on the bike. But Travis is going to be so frustrated with that.
All right, Aaron Bates is caught up with the man himself. Aaron, what's going on?
Well, guys, Travis Pastrana is definitely winded right now. Travis, go big or go home. You laid it all on the line. You did this for the fans.
Yeah. I had this dialed a week ago. I really want to thank, everybody that backed me for two years. Literally, I've been working on this trick. Guys, thank you for the support. My bum hurts.
We're limping away right now, but we know Travis Pastrana. Is there any possibility that we might see you come out for a second run?
I don't know. I got to see that. I haven't been able to land that trick in 2 weeks, but I thought it was just because it was a different ramp. I really thought I had it. I thought mentally it was good. It took off, felt good. I got about halfway, and I was like, I'm not even close. This is going to suck.
A true warrior. Thanks for coming out, Travis Pastrana, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, I think that nothing more. We should take a look back, a few replays of what was an attempted 720. Travis Pastrana, 36 foot to 38 foot takeoff.